So you can do this with your cleansing milk. You can take your cleansing milk and you can apply it to your skin, or you can do it at the time when you're using your serum. But it needs to be a viscous product. So, or your moisturiser, or each section that you're doing. So if you're doing your bee venom, you can use it when you're doing that. So what you start off with, and the whole idea of it, is what we want to do is we want to get rid of the fluid underneath here and actually tone the skin. And you can't do that gently, but you don't pull at the skin. So what we're going to do is use a fist, and we're going to use the alternate side to each side to give the pressure. So I want you to start off with at the chin. So you go right the way back with the fist, and then use your other fist just like that, as it is, like that, and go right the way back that way. So you go one side, and then you go the other side. And you will keep doing this for up to 5. And as you can see, gradually it's toning just that area, but it's actually catching underneath and it's catching above. And you can actually see my side profile starting to improve. Now you can see that this isn't perfect, but is definitely improved. So the next stage is here, and you move backwards, and you move backwards from there. So as you can see, I'm pressing, not stretching. So I'm pressing, not stretching. Right, now the next stage is, you do 5 of those. Now the next stage is, what you want to do is you want to drain the liquid down. So you want to start by draining it back down. So what you want to do is use the same fist and work upwards and down, but don't use that side, use the opposite side, because you get more pressure. And just drain it right the way down the shoulders. And then you take the other side and you go up, along, and drain down. So by doing it on the same side, you don't actually get the same pressure, and you actually don't get the same shape. So it's this shape here that you want to use. So you go up, along, and down. Up, along, and down. So I'm doing this dry because it'll give you an easier way to see it. So you don't want your skin too wet. Now you'll do that 5 times. Let me do up, along, and down. Up, along, and down. So what that's going to do is take the lymphatic tissue to there and there. You can actually see there's a bit more bone already there, and here there's a little bit more shape, and it has improved there some more. Now you can repeat the whole process, but I want to just do some more. So the next one is, you use the same, but you use your little knuckle and you lift it out slightly. So don't pull, and then move outwards. Now you can see I'm using the same side, not the opposite side, because you don't want as much pressure around the eye. You can use the opposite side if you want to, but just be a bit more gentle. So I've used the same side on the eye and on the eye. Now, I did it after I'd cleared the lymphatic system. So you want to do again 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now again, what you now want to do is you want to clear the lymphatic system again, But this time, you want to clear it under the eye. So you use your thumb and go right the way down. And if you can see it's emptying the eye area, you can see more eye socket area here as I'm going along. Now you've done these areas, so let me just do it a little bit more. So you've got the thumb, get underneath, and you want to just clear that all. Now what you want to do now is you want to pat a little bit here to get that all cleared. And pat the other side just to get it all cleared. So what that does, that gives it a little, it's like queuing system. Just gonna empty that queuing system before you do any more. You start again, but this time you want to go up and along and underneath and down. So up, along and down. Up, along and down. Up, along and down. Now, actually, you can really see that side compared to this side, can't you? There's a little bit of fatness there. Can you see? And this one's empty. So I'm going to go up, along and down. Now you'll notice with my skin, as I'm doing it, it's creasing up here. This means I'm lacking in moisture today. So if I put a little bit of my bee venom on now, just a little tiny bit, it'll just give me that little bit extra slip, but also it'll stop those little lines. Now I can do this all of that over, and with the bee venom, what you do is you only use a little bit, and that will give me a nice little slip now. So I go up, down and along, up, down and along, up, down and along, up, down and along. Now, what I want you to do now is either finish that and then do some more tomorrow, or you can repeat the whole process again. So by starting off at the chin, you move backwards, go down the neck, backwards, down the neck, just to clear, up towards the ear and down the neck, up towards the ear and down the neck. And then as you can see, this is improving now. You can see this is actually lifting. This, you move backwards, towards the ear and down, towards the ear and down. I'm putting quite a bit of pressure. I'm not being gentle, but I'm not tugging at the skin. I'm actually pressing the skin and going along and guiding it down. So then you do the cheek. The cheek. The cheek. And you do the forehead and down the shoulder, forehead and down the shoulder, forehead and lift. Can you see I'm actually lifting the forehead up, go along and down the shoulder, lifting and down. And give it a little pat. So whether you do it in the morning or in the evening. So thank you very much for watching.